What's up, guys? So I got a request on YouTube to go ahead and show off just kind of like a rundown of what my truck is. There's really nothing special, but we'll do a little walk around on the thing, talk about some of the orders that I literally just placed for it, and also some of the trips that we're coming up on, and maybe it gives you ideas as far as an F-150 package, what you can actually do to it. Nothing special, again, just really inexpensive mods, but hopefully we'll be doing more and all that kind of stuff. So what I've got is a 2019 F-150 XL STX package, and the STX is basically just an appearance package, paint match bumpers, and interior like upgrades, so like the middle console and things like that. So basically the bone stock version of the F-150 with just a little bit of an appearance upgrade. So what I've got, I'll go ahead and turn this around and show you guys. Here's the truck. We'll go start from front to rear. What I've got here is just a Frontier full bumper replacement. I actually got this as a steal. The kid that I bought this off of on Facebook Marketplace, he had a diesel F-150, and apparently they've got a few intercoolers, a few more. Like my truck has some intercoolers in the front, but apparently they have more on the diesel version, which I didn't even know they made a diesel F-150 a few years back, but they did. And so it blocked all of the airflow coming into the intercoolers. So he bought it brand new and then sold it to me for 250 bucks. And it's like a $1,250 bumper. So stole it from that kid, but he was just trying to get rid of it, get it out of his garage. I do have Method 305 18-inch wheels on Toyo 35-inch open country MTs. I've already worn out quite a bit of these. These have been, I don't know, 50,000 miles on them, and they still have some pretty good grip. So still a really good tire. Absolutely love it. You can kind of see it here. Still really aggressive, even for 50,000, roughly, 30 to 50,000 miles on these things. The lift kit you can see back here is a Ready Lift 3.5 inch. So you've got the 3.5 inch that comes with the block, comes with the upper control arm, and it actually comes with a new ball joint as well. So that's really neat. What was cool about Ready Lift, I'll go ahead and give them props. My driver's side ball joint actually went bad almost right away, under a year of having the lift kit on there. I've only had it on there for about 8 months, and upper control arm was fine, but the ball joint started going bad, and we had our off-road shop send them a message and some photos and videos of it rocking up and down, and they sent one right over for free. So they definitely had a good warranty on there. Got the product back, super happy. They slapped it in, and I called it a day. One thing on these 2019 F-150s is you got to do a lot of cutting if you get 35-inch tires. So this is kind of wiggly right now. I haven't really bolted it back up because I kind of tore that off. I need to bolt that back up, but I had to take out the crash bar in the front, and then I had to cut the crash bar in the back, and I had to cut a whole bunch of this crap, which you can see really just falls down. Probably need to screw that back up there, and then it does rub a little bit right here, which I'm going to take kind of like a sanding disc on a grinder. Just going to mow that down, and I'm probably going to grind off part of the body right here so that there's just a little bit, and you can see there's just a bunch of dirt and mud up in there, but I'd like to get some custom panels to go up in there. Underneath I have N-Fab rocker rails, so you can see I've already used them quite a bit, scraped them up. They've definitely been put to the test and helped on both sides. One time out in Arizona, I had to basically pivot my entire truck off of these. They worked like a charm. This one I basically used that centerpiece and pivoted around a rock in Oklahoma. So that was really good. Here is the rear block for the rear part of the lift kit. And then these are Sumo springs or super springs, which I just basically replaced instead of the little spring buffers that they've got there originally. And basically all that does those buffers, those little springs, they just help with towing. So these trucks really don't have, at least on the STX package, don't really have amazing towing capacity. That helps. I think the engine, the transmission will tow a lot, but without something, a little helper, it sags. So that helps with the sagging. And also, if you look at it, it's supposed to be leveled out, and to me it doesn't look leveled. It looks like the rear is a little bit higher than the front, which at first I didn't like, but that will change because I just ordered a roof or a bed rack, 12-inch bed rack, and I'll be putting a rooftop tent up top. And so hopefully the weight of all that stuff will kind of sag that down just a little bit to make it look a little more even. So I'm working onto the rear. All I've got right now is a deck drawer system that I bought used from a guy, but that's where I normally keep my camera equipment, clothes, that kind of thing. And then this is camping supplies. You already know, some Black Rifle coffee, a grinder, all that kind of good stuff, some recovery gear, just wood's, you know, camping gear, camping cot, all that good stuff. So that stuff is there. And then for the undercarriage, we have an RCI full skid plate package. So give you a little look on that. And if you want to see an install video, we do also have an install video on the skid plate package. So yep, there we go. So there it is right there, protecting the front portion of it, and it works its way all the way back. And we'll kind of swing around to this side, and you can see, oh, not quite this far, you can see it kind of covers right there. And then I also have to install the gas tank skid plate. Originally with RCI, I didn't realize that the gas tank skid plate required special straps, so I just purchased those, and I also purchased the 12-inch roof bed rack that I'll do an install video on, and also bought some awning attachments and also a bike attachment. So we'll get all that stuff set up. I'll actually throw my bike up there fairly soon, so you guys can actually take a look at how the bed rack looks with the bike, and that's basically it. I am going to try and get a rear bumper for this, and I might end up swapping out the front bumper, because the front bumper does not have a spot for a winch, and I really think a winch is one of the most necessary items that you can have on the trail. I've never needed one yet, but I get into some pretty nasty stuff that if I was alone, I'd feel a lot more comfortable with a winch. So definitely going to be an upgrade here soon. Let me know what you guys think on what else I should mod on this. I am going to get the rooftop tent. Eventually I'm going to get a KC Highlights roof rack for the top, but that's a lot of money. It's like $2,500 for that kit. So one thing at a time. Rooftop tent, bed rack, all those little tiny, you know, accessories, and then maybe swapping out the front bumper. If anybody has an idea of what the front bumper should be on one of these F-150s, if anybody has a good sturdy bumper that's not killing the bank, but that has a spot for a winch, comment below. Also comment what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see obviously more trail videos. I've been working like crazy, so I haven't been out to the trail in a while, but maybe I'll get out there this weekend. The rest of the family's away camping with the in-laws, and I'm here working, so I might have some time to take the truck out Sunday and get on the trails. So let me know what you guys want to see, if there's anything else on the F-150 that you want to see, and I'll keep you guys posted on the rest of the mods as I get them and post them to the channel. Thanks for the request. There's a little walk around at the F-150. I'll talk to you guys later.